Welcome to today's mukbang. We have a garlic, I think fried steak mukbang. Let's do this. As you can see, I got my hair done today. I actually went to the barbershop a few hours ago. I got this cola here. My dad went ahead and got it. It's called Curiosity Cola. I've never had it in my life. So I'm going to assume it's an own Coca-Cola. It's got less sugar than real Coke. I mean, if you do Coke, that's quite a risky thing to begin with. So, it's carbonated. It smells like the cheap knockoff, but let's try it off. Got the cat in the background crying to get inside. Oh, amazing. You gotta love that. So I don't know if it's actually gonna taste well. So, yeah. Hope y'all doing well, man. I was actually meant to make this video for you guys yesterday. But I was just... I did so many videos. I think I've recorded like 10 videos in 2 days' time. I don't like it. Terrible. Anyways. As you know, I got my car, and I've been driving it crazy this week, man. I love the Mazda CX-3. I've actually been thinking for the past couple of days of owning it. I'm the owner of the vehicle. I own it, alright? I got it on the lot, and I had to tank. I've come to the conclusion, 40 liters runs me about 75 a time tanking. Which is not bad. But I'm trying to see if I can tank only like max 3-4 times a month, which might be nearly impossible because I love riding in it. So we got the incredible thing. Oh man, these are not the pepper steaks. I really wish these were the pepper steaks, but I could not find the pepper steaks this time because I think they got sold out. But we got the regular steak, which should still be good. It's still busting. I got a haircut like a few hours ago, so if you're gonna get confused like, yo, in the upcoming ASMRs, why you got bushy hair? Because I recorded a lot, as I mentioned. Got some onions. Super random. Who has steak with onions? Nobody. I love onions. So I'm actually gonna go to Brendan this Friday, which I'm excited about. I'm gonna show my brother my car, you know, pull up at his crib, and then after that I'm gonna go to KFC. So that's gonna be like Saturday's mukbang, and then we're gonna eat at Brendan. I'm gonna eat at his house. I'm gonna eat sushi. I'm see maybe if him and I will make a sushi video. I don't know. But we're creative, ja. Nee, doe maar. Kom op, fuck out, man. Yeah, neem een chippy. This is a lot of food as well. Like, I thought it was one big piece of steak. Turned out to be 2 separate ones, which is kind of disappointing. But a garlic butter fried steak. Now, I also know there's some interesting places you can have deep fried steak. Now that shit's gotta be nasty. I would not want to try that. The fact that some people deep fry steak is a crime in itself. Like, I don't understand it. I hope y'all like the different shots of cooking. But yeah, speaking about the car, man, so I picked it up not even a week ago. I've only been owner of it like 5 days. I just got my vehicle registration license in yesterday. So let's say I do get pulled over by the cops or whatsoever, right? You have to show proof of ownership of a vehicle or vehicles. Because I really wonder what happens if you drive a car and you don't have that type of registration. Do they just let you continue to drive? Probably not. So in this case, I get pulled over in the city, which the chance is high getting pulled over if I go Friday. Because there's a lot of police in the previous city we used to live. But even if so, who cares? As long as I don't do anything illegal, I keep myself to the speed limit, I got nothing to worry about. So like I said, it's a Mazda CX-3. And I've also been looking at it this week for tuning it. It's not a turbo. However, I can tune it. It's got 151 horsepower, so let's just say 150. A business I found, which my parents have done their previous 2 cars that they owned. No. God damn it, this dog, bro. And I can tune it from 150 to 170, and the Newton meters of torque I think is standard 190 or 200. But I think the car's fast enough on its own already. But maybe I'll tune it. I don't know if I find it worth it. What are you complaining about, bro? Fuck hem, man. Ik moet toch ook eten? They haven't been fed yet. That's why she's bitching and moaning. Not my problem. It's only like 5 o'clock when I'm making this video. Although when you're watching this, Man United is playing Nottingham Forest. EFL Cup. Semi-final. But I'm really glad with the car. I've had some people tell me, yo, but what a basic ass car to buy. Oh man, it ain't worth that money. You gotta remember, I live in a whole different continent and different place in the world. Would you maybe be able to buy in America and get a 2023 model whatsoever? You can't get here in the Netherlands, especially trucks. In the way of like a Dodge Ram, SOT, you can't get them here for that price. It is not possible. You can't get an SOT or a Skatback for 20,000. I wish the shit was like that. You get what I mean? Like, no, it doesn't work like that here. They tax you heavy on that stuff here. Not just really purchasing only, but it's the maintenance, you know. I mean, I pay for all risk $150 a month, which is ridiculous. But it's what it is. I can't do nothing about it. I'm bound to crash the car. No, I know that for a fact. I'm gonna crash it one day probably. I gotta say, I don't like this steak as much as the pepper steak. No, I'm not gonna reward your shit behavior. You ain't getting nothing. I'm gonna do that, so I block your way. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that as well. I'm gonna block your pathway. This dog's pissing me off. Yeah, that's right. Leave me alone. I'm doing this now. So yeah, like I said, the car's great, fantastic. It's automatic. Now it also has manual mode, which is the cool thing. But I'm not gonna drive manual mode because why would I? Is there anything negative to speak about so far? No, not at all. It's comfortable. As weird as this may sound, I find sitting in the passenger in my car much more comfortable than my parents' car. Like the Audi, for example. I don't find as comfortable as the Mazda. This is my own opinion, you know. Damn. I gotta say, it has a nice taste. It's definitely different than the regular cola you're used to. It's also, believe it or not, it's got way less sugar than actual Coke. This is half of the sugar intake that Coca-Cola has. I mean, it's got, what does it have? Fermented ginger root extract, ginger root, pear juice concentrate, caramel. You know what? I'm gonna just ignore it. No, don't look at me like that. It's a very strange taste. It's nice, like it's different. It's more of like a root beer to me than an actual Coke. Maybe it says it as well. Yeah, this definitely tastes like a root beer. Like I've had root beer before. Shit, I don't like it. I think it's disgusting. It's trash. Come on. Oh. I'm making a video.
I'm back again.
Oh, you are? What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this was not meant to be. You want to be in the video?
Yeah.
You want a piece of... Ow, you want a piece of fry?
Ew, no. Yes. Yes, I do. Every time
Wait,
Keegan. Keegan.
So that was a really odd introduction. My little sister, she's currently very upset because I told her, listen, give me 10 more minutes. No, I don't want to. So, you know how kids work. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. I really forgot. You can hear it in the background. Honestly, no apologies needed. It's a kid, you know. We were all once there one day. Don't listen simply. Man, I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, oh yeah, so look, like I was saying, for the car I was also looking at like, it's called a mid-damper. But it's only possible on cars with a turbo. I have a non-turbo 2-liter 4-cylinder. I guess you could aftermarket put some bullshit turbo in it, but it would probably destroy the car's transmission and gearbox. But man, the car drives so smooth. It drives 117.5. By the way, I've been driving it. Yeah, I don't think it really does what it's supposed to do driving wise. So your boy's gotta slow down a little bit with, I don't want to say necessarily speeding, but giving gas on places where maybe I should not be giving so much gas. You know what I mean? If I'm in a place where there's no one there, I mean, yeah, I give it a little bit I'll give it a bit of kick now. But I haven't really done the kick down as like kick down. Like really, I'm a little bit too scared that I maybe lose control, because even though it's got, you know, it's all-wheel drive, it's traction, everything, that's also something I could turn off, I think, a traction control. So if I said, you know, screw it, I want to go ahead and make a spin or do something, I can do that. My grandmother's coming outside. My grandmother likes to go outside and go for a little walk once in a while. I don't blame her, honestly, man. Being stuck on a property like this, you may think it's amazing, but man, sometimes the shit gets boring here. I looked at a job offer, and apparently they have quite a lot of job offers in the region. They're looking for people. There's a store that I saw this afternoon which was closed due to having not enough staff. I mean, that's a bad sign. There was a store that was looking for someone part-time, 25 hours a week. Alright, cool, but it's not really the job I'm maybe looking for. What would my side job be? I would like to do something where I'm independent most of the time, alone, but also helping customers one-to-one, you know. I think that would be pretty nice opportunity for me, because look, it's not that I need the finances. Like some people like to say, oh, you know, this and that. No, man. Sometimes it's just not just only about the money, but it's also about the life experience. Okay, I want to gain experience. I want to know what it's like to work in the real world, because as nice and great this YouTube thing is, it's a platform where you can filter through so much stuff. Sit, life. And I want to do something outside of YouTube, you know, for the hours a week that I am at night time chilling in my bed, is hours that I could use to develop socially, develop in interaction and skills outside of, you know, YouTube. Because at night time, let's say between 5 and 10, I don't do much. Like my recordings are either like very, very early, like at 8, 9 in the morning, or in the afternoon, but I don't really hardly record during night times. Only my mukbangs I do really during the nights nowadays. But overall, I want to do something outside of YouTube. Like I said, YouTube's been great, but I want to do something outside of it, and I've been saying it for a long time. Did I mention I get a haircut? I don't think I did. I mention it? Well, I got a haircut. I don't know if I said it. I'm gonna screw around. I'm gonna put an onion on top of the fry. Let's see how she reacts. I don't think she likes the onion. Oh, she's actually eating the onion, but yeah. It's been great. Awesome car. Love it. The exhaust, people have also been asking me, bro, that sounds, what exhaust is it? I don't know the brand name specifically, but I do know it's a German aftermarket brand, and the exhausts sound the best on the 2000. It's a little bit of a gas in a starting it up chord, and it sounds honestly insane. It sounds better than any other car I've heard sounding so far, and that for a non-turbo as well. That's impressive. I don't know how they managed to get that sound, but interior wise, nothing to adjust or change. It's got full options, it's got everything, but exterior wise, also nothing to add. Maybe different set of tires, maybe some different rims eventually, but for the rest, I don't really know if I can add anything else to the car, because I don't want to make it look stupid. Like, it's sportive as it is already. It's not over exaggerated, it's not overdone, it's nearly perfect in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna end this mukbang. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My dog, I'm gonna try and see. Let me know down in the comments if this bothers you. It slightly bothers me in a way of I can't really record, but at the end of the time, I can't lock them up at the front door entrance. I mean, that's just nasty, because they'll just start barking, and they haven't had food yet. Sorry if I didn't eat the steak. I would definitely either feed it to the dogs or I'll keep it for breakfast. I know I made last year at my house that I sold, tiny house. I made a steak video for my dog, and people for some unknown reason got, like, a lot of people got pissed off, like, why would you give steak to a dog? Hey bro, don't be mad at my dog because she eats better than you. Damn, it's my dog. If I want to give her a steak, if I say shit, I'll make her deep fried Whatever, bro. Okay, that's by the way not good for your dog. Don't give your dogs or cats deep fried food. But a steak once in a while, a chicken breast once in a while, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. You gotta spoil your dog once in a while when they are really good. But I'm excited for Friday. I'm gonna go to my brother. I'm gonna chill with my boy Brandon. Haven't seen him in a few weeks. I actually saw him last month, 31st of December. I can't believe it's January already. It's nearly beginning of February. It's insane how fast time has gone, and I'm excited for Man United's performances. I'm honestly, man, I'm not really looking optimistic to signings this season. But the truth is, we need a striker and CDM. Or, no, actually a striker and a central midfielder. But who do I think personally? Victor Osimhen and Frenkie de Jong. I've been saying it for a long time. Victor Osimhen is a very, very good, tall player. Fast, agility is very good. His injury record is not the greatest. And Napoli will only sell him for 110, 130 million. So that's probably no go. Wow. Anyways, man. I will see you guys in a few days with a new mukbang. Hope you enjoyed this garlic steak mukbang. Ow! What's wrong with you? Ow! Look. Oh man, I haven't worked out in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, I just my mind's been on other stuff, recording stuff outside, and I can't find my equipment now because I had to take everything last week to here, and I just dumped my equipment somewhere in the back of the living room. So I'm gonna have to do some other stuff. Alright, well, check out later, man. Hey, Kentucky Fried Chicken mukbang in my car. Next mukbang, and then potentially a mukbang with Brandon sushi. So check out later, man. Peace out. Got an ASMR tomorrow as well, and I just posted a podcast video. So